hello. All right. Are you able to go on to my YouTube and see if you can join in? Because this is kind of last minute. So I don't know if, not sure. So I was having technical difficulties with the first link that I created. No one could hear me. I wasn't sure why. So I have another link that I created, and let me see. Thank you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Okay, there are a couple of people on live. Please help me share this link because the first link, for some reason, the volume wasn't working. So I had to switch. It's always good to have a backup. So I switched and I currently don't know. I got to figure out how to share this with the rest of the people who already logged on to the other link. So, all right, I guess we'll just get started. And since you're here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It is technology, and there's really not much I can do about it outside of switching or trying to make it work. So if you are here, please drop a comment. Go to the comment section and let me know where you are dialed in from. Let me know if you're in the US, in the UK, in Nigeria, wherever you are. Just go on there, go onto the comment section and let me know where you're at. And so we can kind of get it going. So basically today we're going to be getting to know me a little bit better. So we're literally like 9 minutes into my live, and I realize that I may have lost some time. And when you see me glance over here, I'm looking at my notes because I do have notes for today. So my name is Amaka Selden. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And I love travel. Okay, if you love travel, raise your hand so we can kind of see you. Yes, if you see me doing a lot of movements and whatever, I'm a teacher of some sort, so I may try to get you engaged by asking you to do some things that you may be like, whoa, raise my hand, you can't see me, but I want this live to be interactive. So if you love travel, raise your hand. Okay, I love travel. For those of you who know me, you know that I love travel, and I've been to a few places. I've been blessed to go to visit a few places. Next year, I have a lot of traveling plans, and so I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Follow me if you are not following. Watch my videos. You know, it kind of supports me as a small content creator. So leave your comments, leave your suggestions, leave your ideas for what you would like to see on the channel, right? Not just on YouTube, but I'm on most of the other social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok and YouTube. So if you're not following me on any of these channels, please do so. Okay, so let me see. Do we have any questions? I'm gonna log on back this way and kind of see if I have any questions in my live stream. And if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comments section so that I can see and answer. And so basically, I'm going to just try to answer the questions as we move along because this is supposed to be a short live. I don't know if I'm going to get to everyone's questions, and so if I'm unable to get to your questions, I'm going to try to get to it later, so you may have to come back and watch, or at least go back and scroll through and see if I answer whatever questions that you asked. Okay, so let's see. My journey for travel started a really, really long time ago, and I think that's kind of what got me into it. My parents loved traveling, and so I think as a kid we did a lot of traveling, and I enjoyed it. And so growing up now, I decided, well, why not? Because I have hundreds and thousands of pictures and videos well, I was gonna say archive, but in my storage, in my phone, and my external drives. And so I decided, sometimes when I travel, people are like, well, how did you get there? How did you plan that? Was that expensive? What happened? And so what I basically did was started answering some of the questions here and there. And I thought, well, you know what? Maybe someone will benefit if I shared, how I planned this trip, or if I shared my visit to this city or this country or this state or whatever. And so that's kind of how my love for travel started, right? So, yeah, let's see what else. Are you guys? I can't see my comments also because I switched my device. So I'm gonna try to see if I can go back on here and see if there are any questions so far. And if there are no questions, we'll just kind of keep it going, okay? And so one of the things that I asked y'all to do was let me know where you are currently at. If you are in, I don't know, Japan, put it in the comments so that we know where you are logged in from. One of the big things that I wanted to talk about today was is Travel Tuesday. So I've posted some stuff about Travel Tuesday on my social media sites, and some people are like, well, what is Travel Tuesday, what is that about? So Travel Tuesday is started becoming popular more recently, and it's a date where people in the travel industry, I'd say companies that are in the travel industry, post a lot of deals and discounts and sales on travel and flights, on hotel accommodations, Airbnb, cruises. If you haven't been on a cruise, you should plan to take a cruise. If you have been on a cruise, let us know in the comments where you took a cruise to, if you liked it or if you didn't. So for me personally, I get seasick. And so was it this year or last year? I took a cruise, and when I went to the lower bottom, the lower deck of the boat, I felt the movement. I was one of those ones who I was like, whoa, 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 I'm spinning. But I realized that when I was in the mid level or the upper level of the cruise ship, it was okay. And so some people are like, well, I can't swim. Why do I have to go on a cruise? It's fine, you know. No one's going to ask you to jump in the water. You're on a cruise. Yes, you are surrounded by water, but most likely you're not gonna get in the water. You're not. No one's asking you to get in the ocean. So take a cruise. You know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So I'm getting a message that the chat is disabled. So all right, we'll make it work. Um, so Travel Tuesday is coming up, and it's coming up December 3rd, and it's a big time to score deals on, like I mentioned earlier, on travel, on flights, on hotels, on accommodations, vacation packages. If you have any trips planned for, let's say, the rest of the year, we're at the end of November. Yes, I know. If you have any trips planned for the end of the year, December, and if you have any planned for next year, you want to take advantage of Travel Tuesday. So Travel Tuesday last year, the people in the travel industry basically did their research and realized that. So I can give you some stats from last year, um, and basically realized that you can get the best travel deals on that day because everyone's posting. All of the businesses and people who are in the travel industry want you to utilize the sales and the deals that they have going on. And so some of the deals have already started. Honestly, some started as early as this past Tuesday, and they kind of started rolling it in a little bit gently, one at a time. And then obviously Black Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving for the Americans, kicked off the sales. So some people and some companies have already started their discounts on everything travel. And so let's talk about cruises, for example. So I took a cruise, me and my family, we took a cruise and we went to Nassau, Bahamas. And that was our first cruise, and it was really, really great. And we actually purchased that deal on Travel Tuesday last year for the cruise that we took, which was beginning of this year, and it was a really good deal. It was a really good deal. So I would encourage you, like I said, if you don't necessarily have to be a budget traveler, but if you love traveling, and who doesn't love a sale, right? Who doesn't love a sale? So if you are looking to save some money, if you are looking to maybe stack up and add like one or two additional travel on your itinerary for next year, then I would encourage you to start looking into where you would like to go, what you would like to do, how you would like to get there, right? Because I know I've mentioned cruises, but some people actually cruise around the world, and some people will fly around the world, right? Or fly from one place to their destination. So save the date for Travel Tuesday. You can start looking into some of those deals right now and kind of bookmarking or saving or signing up for email alerts, because that way, once the deals get posted, you get the alerts and you kind of know, okay, well, this is my cue to jump on, and so forth. And so, like I said, some deals started yesterday, Black Friday already, okay? And so a lot of cruises, when you see me looking over here, guys, I'm looking at my notes because I have a few things that I would like to kind of rattle on to you guys. There are a lot of cruise sales going on now. Literally all of the cruise lines actually have cruises from as low as 40% off their deals, and it goes up to 80%. Okay. So if you're looking for a cruise, or if that's your thing, then Travel Tuesday is the day that you want to jump on it. And so when I say Travel Tuesday doesn't only pertain to those in the US. If you live in the UK, you can grab some of these deals as well. So there's some budget airlines that I know that are in Europe or in the UK. Well, when I say UK, I should rephrase that and say in Europe. So I know like Ryanair, for example, and EasyJet. Those are some budget airlines. And yesterday, for example, Ryanair had a deal which was a buy one, get one half off. That's a great deal. Now, Ryanair is a budget airline already anyways, and so the costs for their flights are pretty affordable. But I mean, you get an even better deal when well, it ended yesterday anyway, and I don't know if any of you guys were able to catch that sale, but they still have some sales going on, right? And EasyJet has the same as well. And then back to those in the US and Canada, if you are looking to book your flight or make your reservation, some of the more, if you don't like budget airlines because of whatever reason, you can utilize some of the other ones, more popular airlines, and they are also having deals, right? They have a certain percentage off depending on the distance that you're traveling and where you're going to, and obviously the season, right? You hear people talk about off season a lot of time and you're wondering what is that. So obviously, during the holidays, when kids are out of school, everything is more expensive because the travel industry is aware that families are trying to, take a quick vacation and take a quick trip here and there. And so they basically hike up the prices of things, right? So that is peak season. And so off season or shoulder season is maybe during the school year when, kiddos and families necessarily are not taking cruises and whatnot. Anyways, but Travel Tuesday is the day that you want to score the deals, whatever you're looking at. It's not just flights, okay? If you're going to visit family and you already booked your flight for next year, because I know some people are early bookers and they've already done booked their flights and they've booked maybe their cruises and things for next year. But if you're looking for hotel accommodations, right, you can utilize Travel Tuesday. And so go to the different sites. The Hopper app is a good one for Travel Deal Tuesday, hotels.com, Expedia, booking.com. If you have whatever app that you like, just make sure that you are ready for Travel Tuesday because the deals will come pouring in. It's also a good idea to kind of figure out if you are open to where you want to travel. You will get overwhelmed. You will, because when you see all the deals, you're like, I want to go everywhere, but you cannot go everywhere, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe you can because I'm not in your pocket. So, but it's a good idea to kind of figure out where you would like to go, and if you're open, that's even better, right? So you log on, you go to the sites and you scroll through, you enter your current location and your destination, number of days you'd like to stay, number of people traveling and whatnot, and you can book your flights or you can reserve your hotels. Now vacation packages too, they're in, right? So some airlines are not necessarily giving like just one big 50% off on flights. But if you want to do a vacation package, which is basically if you want to do hotel and accommodation, or if you want to do accommodation and activities, then there is some type of discount. But I'm telling you guys, everyone that's in the travel industry, every company that's in the travel industry is having some type of sale. So this is your time to utilize it, okay? If you haven't heard it before, then you can say, well, I learned something new from Come Let's Travel Together, right? You can say, well, Amaka did tell me that this is the day that I need to spend time on my social social media or spend time on my computer trying to figure out the trips that I want to take and the places that myself and all of those things. So I'm getting some messages. If you guys are able to go to my social media and help me tag or share this link, because the initial link that I was using, there was no volume and I couldn't figure it out. And so I had to switch to my backup. And with my backup, I am unable to share that link because I'm currently live. So if you're watching me now, just go to your social media page and just put this link on for my for the people who are messaging. I will truly appreciate it. So let's see what else I have on my list here. Okay, so now there are some countries and some cities and some states that are really, really popular with travel, where like the travel industry basically is currently saying, this place is like overpopulated. It's overcrowded during the holiday season. Like if you want to go to this place or that place, for example, it's like there's just too much going on there. And I think Spain is one of those places where, the travel industry is saying that there's overpopulation, there's over tourism. So that's another thing to keep in mind. If you want to travel for, next year or the end of the year, make sure that you research where you're going, because you don't want to go on vacation and everyone and their grandma and their cat is there. You kind of want to go somewhere where you want to have, not too many people, where you guys are not fighting. If you're going to a beach destination, you guys are fighting for the beach chairs. Or if you're going to a hotel, the hotel is, the hotel is overbooked, and it's like you have to find alternative accommodations. So you research where you're going so that you have an idea for what to expect. Obviously, during the summer, a lot of times it's unavoidable. Everyone, oh, well, not everyone, a lot of people are off during the summer. And so that may be the only time that you have to travel. And, it is what it is. You just make it happen. But it's good for you to kind of have at the back of your mind, know that if you're going to make a trip during the summer, everyone else is making a trip during the summer. So you just plan accordingly. And then let's see, there are some top spots for next year. So the travel industry came up with a list of like some hot spots to go to that most likely won't be overcrowded and maybe easily affordable if you plan ahead. And so some of those places are Thailand, for example, Jordan, Costa Rica, Marrakesh, China, another Asian country. Cameroon made it to the list. And I would like to add Nigeria. If you are not Nigerian, if you're not from Nigeria, I encourage you to take a trip, okay? You want to visit Lagos, you want to visit Abuja. Those are some really hot spots to go to. You want to visit Calabar, you want to visit Uyo. There's so many places. Enugu is great. Port Harcourt is a great, great place to visit as well. Boise, Idaho in the US. I know everyone wants to go to New York, and that's fun. Everyone wants to go to California, but maybe try Boise, Idaho. Alaska. Okay, Alaska is absolutely beautiful. It is a big, big state with the population, I think, is less than 1 million. And so there's a lot to do. There's a lot to see. You can actually take a cruise to Alaska. You can also take a cruise to Antarctica. That's becoming more popular. And Antarctica, I think, is one of those places where there's not a lot of people visiting. And so I think it'll be, if you're adventurous, if you're the adventurous type, or if you've done all of the vacations in the beachy areas, in the, fast-paced cities, and you want to try something different, try an Alaskan cruise, or try Boise, Idaho, or try Antarctica. So another place to visit that's on the top hot list for next year is Laos, and that's another Asian country. Maybe instead of going to Dubai, instead of going to Qatar, you can try Laos, you can try China, you can try Thailand, because those are some other Asian countries. And Barbados, okay? And I would say I would have gone back to the comment section to say, let's see, well, which one of these places have you visited? But for some reason, my comments are off. And so I can't see what anyone's typing. So now I actually kind of feel like I'm talking to myself, but I can see the likes coming in. I can see the number of people. So that's really good. And like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of my live, I say thank you all for joining my live. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time out to join me and kind of listen to the little my little spiel about traveling. I don't know if you can tell that I'm really excited about it, and I'm happy for those of you who joined me. I was actually saying to my husband and my sisters, I said if I get two people join my live, I will do a dance. I'll be really happy and excited about it. But there is more than two people. So I really appreciate you. And I thank you for your love and support. And I'm going to go back to my notes because since, like I mentioned, I can't see what anyone else, any questions anyone has, I'm just going to kind of make sure that I cover all of my notes and all of the things that I wanted to talk about. And I mean, and even if you cannot comment on this, and maybe later we can talk about some of these things because I know a lot of people have asked. For example, a lot of people have asked me about cruises, and some people are like I mentioned earlier, I don't know how to swim. Some people are like, I don't know how to swim. I know how to swim, but some people are like, I don't know how to swim, and I'm like, well, no one's expecting you to jump in the water, right? So try a cruise next year. You will like it. You will appreciate it. And try a different destination. It doesn't have to be the more popular ones, like I mentioned. Some of the more popular destinations are overcrowded and overpopulated. And so you get there and you can't really enjoy it. Like New York, for example. Have you been to New York during the summer? It is pricey, it's expensive, and it's really, really overcrowded. Have you been there during the Christmas holidays or the New Year's? It's for the rich folks, I tell you, because the prices of everything are hiked up, and there's a lot of people. It's colder, but like no one cares. Everyone's there and trying to have a good time, enjoy themselves. So pick a destination that you haven't been to. Pick something that you typically won't do. You like the beach? Okay, yeah, that's fine. You like I don't know, hiking and mountain climbing and adventurous stuff, then try something else for next year. Okay, and if your friends are like, well, who is this new person? I don't know who you are. You can just tell them, listen, Amaka told me to try something different, and I'm trying it. And then come back to me and let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Okay, so guys, I'm going to keep this short because I was planning to have a few minutes for some Q&A, but unfortunately, I cannot see the comments. That section is turned off. So I want to say, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to get the hang of TikTok for, us Gen Z, as one of my friends would say, us Gen Z people. I'm trying to get in with TikTok and kind of be a little bit more, try to go with the flow of the TikTokers. For the OGs, Instagram is, everyone's kind of pretty familiar with Instagram. So anyways, please follow me on my social media sites and continue to show me the love that you all have this year. Because I really started Come Let's Travel Together. I started it this year, sharing my love for travel. I appreciate you. I love you. And we'll catch up on the next live. I'll be better prepared for the next live, okay? Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for those who are sharing my live because I can see the tags coming in as well. Thank you. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. So one more thing before there is a giveaway that was going to be a little bit more interactive, but since we can't make that happen, we may have to push that to another time because it was supposed to be for like the people in the comment section. So I haven't forgotten because I don't want anyone to say, hey, you promised this and you didn't deliver. So I'll make it happen. But on that note, thank you very much. And I want to say thank you to everyone who helped make this a success, which is you and you and you. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.